Hello everybody, it's me, Jerry, and I'm so excited to be here today with Greg Peterson. He's one of the founders of the Great American Seed Up. Now that I've introduced you to Greg, we're going to let him take us through a brief little tour of everything that we've got here on display so that you can see almost 2,000 pounds of seed. So we're going to check that out and get an idea of what's coming up for the Great American Seed Up.
In 2011, I went to seed school with Bill McDormand and Bell Starr. Seed school at the time was a week-long version where we dove into anything and everything you needed to know to store and save seeds. And what I realized back in 2011 was that we don't have a seed bank in Phoenix. So one of the things I was motivated to do was to buy a freezer. In fact, the freezers were right there. It's the biggest freezer you can buy that's a non-commercial freezer. It's like 25 cubic feet. That's a big freezer. And I bought about 1,000 pounds of bulk seeds, just like this, and I stuck them in the freezer. So now I had a seed bank. But it didn't accomplish what I was after. And what I was after was to energize the local seed economy. Get thousands of people to save their own seeds so that if there was something that happened, we'd have enough seeds here in the valley to start growing our own food. And that's when the Great American Seed Up was born. Bill McDormand, Bell Starr, and I were in a conversation one day, and in about 15 minutes we dreamed up this idea to put them in popcorn buckets. So the seeds are actually in popcorn buckets with scoops and business cards and everything you need to know in order to be successful growing your own seed. So that's how this whole thing happened. It was a magic thing that happened. And I say to this day now, Kari Spencer, Bill McDormand, Bell Starr, and me, Greg Peterson, we were the ones that created this. So it was the team that actually made it happen. And what I say is that this is the most epic thing I've ever created. Because just imagine, and you need to come down and see this, but just imagine 300 people in a room, all scooping seeds. You can feel the energy in the room. It's amazing. Wow, check it out. Check it out. A bag of seeds! This is the way that the seeds come to us. They come in great big bags. Well, this is a small bag. And this bag here this is Crimson Sweet Watermelon. And this is 3 pounds. So this is how we order the seeds, and they go from small bags to bigger bags to big bags on the bottom. And imagine walking into a room, 10,000 square feet. This room is amazing. It's massive. And we put out over 100 varieties of seeds for people to just come in and scoop up. So the purpose of the Great American Seed Up is to super energize the local seed economy. And basically what we do is we give people education on how to grow their own seeds, how to store their own seeds, how to save their own seeds, and we empower you by selling you seeds at a bargain price. So a scoop of basil seeds is probably 75 cents, and that represents 10 packs in the grocery store when you're at the garden center. So what we've done is we've supersized the seed packets and you get to scoop them. So it's basically a bulk buy. Like, you know, when you go to the grocery store and you do a bulk buy on sunflower seeds to eat or peanut butter or whatever, that's what we're doing here. You just come in and scoop. This is actually what the end products look like. We provide you with a bag, a Ziploc bag. We provide you with business cards. The business cards tell you what the seed is and what to do with it, how to propagate it. And you just come in and you scoop up your seeds, open your bag, put it in, put a business card in, and then you have a tally sheet and you say, all right, I just got 1 bag or 1 scoop of sugar and peas. And I really want to reiterate this. If you look at this packet of seeds here, there's a lot of seeds in there. There's probably 250 seeds in there. And if you were to buy a packet of sugar and peas at the nursery, there might be 15 or 20 in there. And I would venture a guess, I don't know all the prices. The prices go from 75 cents to $2 a scoop, depending on the size of the scoop. But I would venture a guess this is a half a cup of seeds in there. So you are going to learn how to grow and save and store your own seeds, and then you get an opportunity for probably 50 bucks to buy all the seeds that you'll ever need. Because what we do is we then teach you how to save your own. You're going to grow out the plants, save your own, so you'll have an endless supply.
It's interesting that you point out the energy, because that was probably the thing that really took me by such surprise. I had no idea what it was going to be like going into the Great American Seed Up, but there's that vibe, that community of people that are embracing the food growing concept and the love of seeds. So like you said, it's pure harmony. Now, tell me, this is your 4th or 5th year doing this?
Our 5th year, but the first year we did it twice, so it's our 6th time doing it.
Okay, perfect. So would you say the crowds get bigger and bigger?
Absolutely.
Do the seed amounts get bigger and bigger?
Yes, they do.
So would you say are some of the new things that are coming to the Great American Seed Up this year?
Oh, we've gotten into grains.
Grains, tell me a little bit about that.
Grains, well, there's Sonoran white wheat that we've carried actually last year, but grains are something that we absolutely need to be growing. And according to Bill McDormand, he's my seed guy, in 100 square feet, you can grow enough grain for a year for your family.
Wow, and most people don't think about that. And most people limit themselves to just like your everyday tomatoes, maybe a salad. So people could actually grow wheat in their own backyard.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Yeah, wheat and barley, the grains. So we filled in that this year. And then flowers. Pollinators. We've really...
Actually, that was my first big experience with flowers. My husband was all about only having vegetables that we grow, but at the Great American Seed Up, I picked up several packets of pollinators, and it was the most successful thing that we grew coming out of the winter. So it was a wonderful experience to be able to take part in. All right, so now that we've kind of got a cue into what over 1,000 pounds of seeds look like, let's talk about when this event is. So it's not this weekend, but next weekend,
the 27th and 28th of September.
Right, that's a Friday and a Saturday, and on Friday it's from 5 till 9, and on Saturday it's from 10 to 2. Yep. And where is it located?
We do it at North Phoenix Baptist Church at the Uptown Farmers Market, and it is an indoor event.
Indoor.
Yeah, it is an indoor
because
event.
Unlike everywhere else, it's not truly fall here in the low desert. Very good. Well, we really hope that everybody gets a chance to you can sign up online, you can pay at the door. There's a couple of different options to get your tickets pre-arranged. We hope to see all of you come out on Saturday and Friday. I'm still looking to hear from all of you in my audience on what days that you're coming. Honestly, I'm to the point where I'm probably just going to go on Friday and Saturday. Total fangirling, all the seeds. Well, thanks so much for tuning in with us today. I was so excited to bring Greg here to you and the concept of the Great American Seed Up. Next week, I'll check in with them as they're doing their setup, and then we'll show you a little bit of footage of the event itself. But thanks again for dropping in with us anytime you have a chance, and I hope you have the best day ever.
And thank you so much for coming and visiting me. I so appreciate you being here.
Thank you.